Welcome to the breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World. Today, I would like to bring to you a book that I've been hearing so much about, and an author that I brought to you in a previous video by the name of Nikki Michelle. The book that I'm talking about is By Satisfied. Now, a little different from, what some of you may have read. Definitely for the open-minded. Let me just begin by saying this young lady's pen game is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal is putting it mildly. She has a way of telling a story, and I definitely am watching for her because I expect great things from her. Thank you, Miss Brenda Hampton, for giving her an opportunity. Thank you to my little sister Chris Renee for bringing her to my attention. And you know what's so funny is I've been hearing so much about this book, and after I read all the things I'm missing at home, I realized that this young lady has it. She definitely has a gift for writing, for telling a story. And so I don't know if you watched the video, but once I read that book, I wanted to read everything else by her. I instantly downloaded another book, which we'll talk about in another video. But I kept hearing about this book, By Satisfied. So when I saw the cover, I'm like, I have that book. I know I have it. It's somewhere in the, the various places of, where the books grow at. If you're an avid reader, you know what I'm talking about. So this particular night, I had my literary twin, Robert, of Robert's Reading Room. If you haven't, please go and check him out. We were on the phone, and I would not stop digging until I found this book because I knew I had it. Unbeknownst to me, when I opened it up, I had an autographed copy. Nikki, I don't know when we met. I don't know when our paths crossed. But I'm glad it did. I imagine my surprise when I found out that I had an autographed copy of this book. Several people tell me that they think we crossed paths at the Sisters on Lit maybe about 2 years ago. So anyway, enough about that. Now let's get into By Satisfied. All I'm going to say to you is, what do you do as a woman when the person that you're interested in, the man that you're interested in, tells you that he's a bisexual? Well, in this particular case, Summer was best friends and co-workers and all of that with the love of her life. And she had that attraction to him, to David, but she couldn't understand his lifestyle. So he receives a phone call from the past. The guy's name is Michael. And now this tryst amongst these three people begin, but not in the way that you would think. Let me just say that. I cannot give the story away. I will not give the story away because, again, it's so meticulously written that you have to read it for yourself. However, all I'm going to keep saying is, how do you love a man who loves both men and women? Well, that was Summer's quest to find out, and found out she did. But what a whirlwind this relationship took. Again, you have to be open-minded for some of the things, because it's graphic. I'm going to put that out there. It is graphic, but tastefully done, in my opinion. I definitely will put it in the category of erotica. But I'm just going to tell you that it had me feeling warm and fuzzy inside. So, it does something to you. It makes you think a little differently. You think outside the box, because what you have been taught or what you thought you knew about certain lifestyles may not necessarily be the case. But in the midst of all of this, there are several twists and turns. And the way the book ends, I was just like, wow. Now we're not talking about, the average man. What we're talking about are educated people, very educated people. In actuality, David is an attorney. Summer is a paralegal at his law firm. Michael is a mechanic who has gone to law school but is married to an attorney. He's married with children. And so, like I said, the way it was woven together tells an amazing story. And how far will you go to love the love of your life is the question that I think this book poses to anyone that is in love or has ever questioned being in love. So please go and pick up Buy Satisfied by Nikki Michelle, as well as all the things I'm missing at home. She also has By Sensual. She's coming out with a book by I think it's coming up in the next month or so with Brenda Hampton. So, and as you guys know, I absolutely love Brenda Hampton. I think this is an amazing combination of two women coming together, two women who can really, really write. So look for that. Now, I want to take a minute to show you guys my Najee Don hoodie that was made for me by another author that you may hear me speak very highly of, and that is novelist Blacktop. If you don't know who he is, you can go and look him up on Instagram, Twitter. He's on Facebook under a different name, but go to Instagram. You can also go to najeedon.com. You can reach out to him. He makes hoodies, he makes t-shirts, hats. The man does an amazing job, as well as sick with the pen. But I just want to close out by saying, you can purchase Buy Satisfied from Amazon. I'm not sure about Barnes & Noble. Contact Nikki Michelle herself. That's my favorite way of getting the author paid, because they get more of their money when you get the book directly from them. Or your local bookstores. See if they have it. See if they have anything by her. Please support this young lady. I love her. I love her. Thank you, Chris Renee, for introducing her to me. Thank you for everyone who recommended this book to me. If there is a book that you would like to see me talk about, please just send me a message. Leave it in the comment section, and I will do my best to get that done. Keep in mind, please keep in mind, that my load is overwhelming right now, so it may take a minute, but I'll get there, because as you know, I love books here on Diamond's Literary World, The Breakthrough. I love talking to fellow avid readers about books, and I just love talking to you guys. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for taking a minute to view this video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for telling a friend about what we're doing here. Until next time, be blessed.